Ladies and gentlemen, a terrifying earthquake has just struck Turkey in the early hours of the morning, leaving the entire nation in shock and sorrow. According to initial reports from the Disaster and Emergency Management Authority, AFAD, the quake hit the southwestern coastal region with a magnitude of 5.8 on the Richter scale, followed by dozens of aftershocks that rattled major cities such as Marmaris, Fethiye, Bodrum, and parts of Istanbul. Within seconds, entire buildings collapsed, crushing homes, cars, and lives under tons of concrete and debris. Part of the subway system caved in, paralyzing public transportation in several areas. Cries for help could be heard from under the rubble, creating a heart-wrenching and desperate scene.
Mother's group, checking kung anong nasa loob. Yung further outfit, pinasok sa loob.
Dali nga pre, dali mo yan. Steady mo lang.
Pwede siya makarinig. Pwede ka rin magbato ng boses.
Residents fled into the streets in the dark, with no time to grab any belongings. Many were still in their pajamas, clutching children, trembling in the cold, children crying, while adults desperately called out to trapped loved ones, only to be met with silence. Chaos and grief filled every street corner. Authorities swiftly declared a state of emergency. Rescue teams and medical personnel were immediately deployed, digging through rubble with bare hands in a desperate race against time. Sirens wailed, loudspeakers urged calm, and family members wept as they searched for signs of life, all blending into a tragic, indescribable soundtrack of disaster.
Despite the hardship, they underwent. These people affected by earthquake are giving food to the rescuers. What a display of generosity.
In many affected areas, electricity, water, and phone networks were cut off, severely hindering communication efforts. Some victims managed to post distress calls on social media with weak signals, prompting an outpouring of support and heartbreak from people around the world. According to preliminary data, at least 1.500 people are missing, with hundreds more injured. Sadly, the number of casualties is expected to rise in the coming hours. Rescue teams from neighboring provinces, and even from abroad, are now on their way to support Turkey in facing this catastrophe. It's worth remembering that Turkey sits on one of the most active seismic fault lines in the world, an area that has endured many deadly quakes over the decades. And once again, today, the haunting shadow of earthquake has returned, casting sorrow across millions of lives. As daylight breaks, the aftermath reveals collapsed buildings, homes reduced to rubble, and stunned faces filled with grief and fear. This pain belongs to us all. The world now turns its eyes to Turkey, a country that has risen from loss before, and now must summon its strength once again. Let us all pray for the lives lost, for those still trapped beneath the ruins, and for everyone struggling to survive in the wake of this disaster. We will continue to bring you the latest updates on this catastrophic earthquake. Stay connected, stay informed, and help us spread love and support for the people of Turkey during this heartbreaking time.
Allah. 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 Tamam kızım tamam. Hadi gidelim. Hadi gidelim. Gel. Gel gidelim. Gel. Hadi gidelim. Gel gidelim. Gel.